So, welcome back. The show is still Today with John and Helen live, your weekly conversation on everything that enhances the development, the progress, and fulfillment of every member of the family and society.
And if you just joined in, you are in time to welcome with us our second guest, Tunde Rotimi. He is a versatile professional with a diverse background that includes a strong foundation in law, specifically commercial law. With a decade of experience in the realm of business consulting, our guest has honed his skills in optimizing generational efficiency and fostering business growth. CEO Robertson Energy, CEO and founder, PlusTvAfrica, a dynamic tech startup with a mission to create tech solutions that have the power to change the world. I love that. Our guest is intensely dedicated to community development and has a passion for empowering and driving positive change with opportunities for the younger generation. Let's meet and welcome Tunde Rotimi as he helps us navigate the future of networking and innovative technology. Hello.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Intimidating profile, I must say. So you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
And you know, when we get people like you, we want to make sure that every second
we drain and drill.
So we'll just dive straight into it, like we say.
Yeah.
Now, business cards. Let's start with business cards.
Okay.
They've become so necessary, become like a staple, you know, in how to do business globally. You know, what sparked your desire to do a spin on how we introduce ourselves in business, using business cards?
Yeah. So actually, I went for a conference in Abuja about 18 months ago, and right as I was about to meet someone who I planned to meet at the conference, I realized I ran out of business cards. And a few months before that, I had been introduced to NFC cards, NFC technology cards. And so it sparked my journey to building a platform where you could network seamlessly. So we developed Rope. It's a platform where you can have multiple profiles, about 10 profiles. So in case you are a newscaster by day and a DJ by night or a chef, you can have multiple business cards. I saw you giving a business card recently. So what we developed is a platform where when you scan your card on the phone, you can put as much information there as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tempting.
It's tempting and not too clear with me yet. I believe that at the end of the show I will get the gist of it. So what's a digital business card and how does one work? How is it changing the face of business in an easy-driven world such as we have today?
Okay, so I will show you. It's right here. You just need one. You don't need 200 copies, just one. And so you scan it on your phone. And when the phone receives the information, what you have is the potential to put your company profile downloaded onto the person's phone, your email, your phone number. I heard you talking about social media, all your social media handles. They can follow you right there on the spot. What actually drives us at Rope is the feedback we get from our clients. There was a lady who was an interior decorator, and she called about 2 weeks after she got her card. She was like, I actually got a customer because when I scanned my card on his phone, he saw a video of one of my best work. Wow. And he said, I want you to do that for me. The journey in creating a solution that actually helps young entrepreneurs just like us to put their best foot forward when they're networking really inspires us.
You know, I agreed, I kind of like agreed with everything you said until you now put in the word young entrepreneurs. Because it's looking like we're having two worlds now, the old and the young. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. Now you tell me, please, how do you see this innovative technology shaping the future of Nigeria, this country, and the opportunities it can create for the young and the old?
Young and old, yeah.
Well, we all know that currently most organizations are looking at sustainability. Because our cards are, number one, made from recyclables, and number two, don't kill trees when they're being produced. It means that organizations who are into sustainability can key into this kind of concept. It creates an opportunity for everyone to also think of other technology solutions that they can employ to basically make the world a better place. Our mission, our goal at the very core is to create technology solutions that have the power to positively transform the world. Okay. That's what we do every day when we go to work.
Wow. Well, we're going to get to the point where we'll find out how we can get this. But right now, how can you share examples of how an innovative technology like yours has already positively impacted the lives and businesses of young Nigerians? Do you have, you shared the young lady, for as long as this has been on ground, how many more examples, positive, impactful, examples do you have to share? Perhaps someone is just tuning in now and is like...
Okay. I'll tell you one about me personally. We went for a conference, a technology conference about 2 weeks ago. One ability our technology has is when you connect with someone, you get their information. It aggregates on the back end. And so you can export that and send it as an email, marketing emails. So we did that, and I'm happy to say that we're about to close one of the biggest banks in Nigeria who want to join our platform. Just the fact that we're able to achieve that with our own technology makes us very excited.
Wow, wow, wow.
Okay, this sounds exciting. For some people, it will still be like, no, it's too good to be true, right? And yes, you've shared examples and all of that. How accessible will this be to us?
Okay. So if you go on Rotimi.io, you can subscribe. We have yearly subscriptions, and you get your card delivered directly to your house anywhere you are in Nigeria or Africa. We have not stepped out of Africa yet, but we have plans to do so.
Okay, so yeah, Nigeria and my grandmother in the village?
Yes, she can get one too.
She can get one too?
Yes, she can.
What would she be doing with it, John?
Yeah, she would do a lot.
Her business?
She can move, she can move her, what do you call it, from her farm, commodities from her farm to wherever.
Okay.
You talk to her network, and her church group.
Grandma can actually put her bank details on the card.
On the card?
Yes, and so when she scans the phone, they can pay her because they will have account number and bank details. So that's possible too. And actually, we are giving both of you complimentary rope cards.
Whoa! Wow.
So you give now paper cards.
No
more of that.
Wow.
It's both for the young.
I think we can close the show now.
It's both for the young and the mature. I would say old. You are not old at all. You're a mature man.
No, we are young.
We can't close the show now. You know why? Because Tunde might have some teasers up his sleeves for more people to key into this. All right? We're not selfish. Okay. So we often hear about the digital divide. What strategies can be implemented at this point in time to ensure that technology like yours, continues to benefit more people in terms of leveraging on the advantages and getting more visibility?
The best thing about technology is that it can never stop evolving. And so what that means is that the potential is endless. I would encourage Nigerians, young and old, to come up with ideas that can be powered by technology, and then deploy it in a manner that is helpful. When you look at the growth of technology companies in Nigeria, it's really astronomical what they are achieving. That conference I mentioned that we attended, we saw so many ideas of what people are developing, and I feel it's going to be one of the fastest, biggest sectors in the country very soon.
Yeah.
It's the future.
I mean, I'm beginning to feel it too. Yeah, but you see, now let's address the cynics, because nothing is perfect now. So we have to leave room for the cynics. And the cynics will still look at loopholes in all of this that we're talking about. You know, how do you see, what loopholes do you see that, and how we as Nigerians and global communities within the network, you know, that we should cover, you know, and what are you currently or futuristically working at, you know, to solve those little loopholes?
One story I like to tell is my GSS3 exam, the final exam, going into the SS1 or whatever. And for my business studies class, my final exam was a practical with a typewriter. And that was the last time I ever used a typewriter. Technology is here to stay.
Yeah.
It has its advantages and disadvantages. But you cannot beat the advantages of technology. And so what that means is we have to embrace it and learn how to manage it effectively. What we are seeing is everybody migrating from not traditional, but from conventional to a better way of doing things. The ability to just tap someone's phone and then transmit most things that you want to share about yourself personally, your brand, and your business seamlessly within seconds can't be compared to handing out paper cards. And so that example alone is a testament of what is possible.
Can I? Sorry, I'm sorry, Helen.
You have to be somewhere physically to give for as many people as you need to, you know.
You know, something just struck me now. Okay. I'm sorry I have to butt in. What about identity theft? How are we protected,
okay.
You know, against identity crisis?
Well, there's nothing that you would put on your rope account that you don't want people to share, to have access to.
Okay.
So there's really no security issue there.
Okay.
Just the way you hand out your business card and you have your name, email address, phone number, and physical address, it's the same way. You just put in additional content, like a promotional video, for instance, or a company profile.
Absolutely, yeah.
So there's no real security risk with our product.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So what's the influence, directly or indirectly, of such innovative technology on the country's GDP? We're not talking about individuals and young entrepreneurs and startups. We're talking about the country as a whole. What is the direct influence that this card and this new technology has?
It's a very new concept in Nigeria. When we engage organizations, we don't really see that we have much competition in the marketplace, although we welcome it because it has room for growth. So number one, we employ a team of over 12 developers. That might be small, but they're high-paying roles. And also, as we share the technology, other participants will enter the marketplace, and it will become an industry by itself.
That's right. That's right.
So you're creating more jobs.
That's right.
And encouraging more people, more youth to think outside of the box, you know?
So where would you say your hub is for now? Is it Nigeria?
We are starting in Nigeria. We have the ability to sell our cards in West Africa and Africa, but we will march out of Nigeria fully when we are ready. The marketplace in Nigeria is enormous. You just think about how many professionals you have in Nigeria who actually give out business cards, and the potential for growth is in the millions. And we want a big chunk of that marketplace, and we're going to get it.
And they always say that Nigerians are the highest
I'm telling you, card givers
in the whole world.
Yes.
And I'm beginning to believe that. Awesome. So
and I'm looking at, aren't you about to close the business for, you know, printers and all of these people who could use cards? John always has loads of them on him. I don't want to get a punch. You know, so are you not shutting down? You know, there clientele to some extent. Because a lot of people are going to gravitate towards your technology.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that when emails came out, written letters took a hit. But then there were a lot of technology companies who then employed people.
And regular birthday cards and Christmas cards, you know, we're like, where are they?
So I'm pretty sure that those printers can close shop and hop on the bandwagon.
They should join you.
We're hiring.
It's beginning to sound like you have no apologies for that. No. So all we can do is to encourage them to also think outside the box that you have. And you've done such a great job at it.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's been awesome. Thanks for your.
But finally, how do we find you? You know, you give us your. How do people get to you right now? We want to give you that advantage.
Our product?
Yeah.
Oh, you go to ropeme.io.
Okay. Ropeme.
Yeah. ROPE.
Yeah.
ME.io. And you can get access to our product.
It's as easy as that.
As easy as that. Deliver your cards in 2 days.
Oh boy.
Okay. That's our brand promise.
Awesome.
We normally don't do this, but because you have bribed us with 2 cards.
I didn't bribe you. I'm just a nice guy.
You've been so kind to us with 2 cards.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your brilliant insight.
Thank you.
Into the world and future, really, of innovative technology.
Thank you.
As a way of empowering, if you insist, the younger people. But I also insist that we will invite the likes of Helen to join.
Of course.
She's already joining. You see, that's short. She gave me back.
Yeah, I had to give her back.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, perhaps we missed out on something very important that you needed the audience to know or hear about.
Okay.
Is there anything left?
No, please just go on ropeme.io.
That's good enough.
Subscribe.
All right then. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank
When you think you have seen it all, you get exposed to newer, smarter, and better options. And this is one new, smart, and better option. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
All right then.
So, from that high-flying conversation on technology, networking, and innovation, let's move on to personal discipline and choice. That's the choice.
To stay healthy.
Stay healthy, happy, and young. That's exercise. Exercise is the answer for that. So let's serve you this week's dose as prescribed by our beautiful Dolly Phillips. And as we go off to the gym now, let's go.
All right.